So the notes I got for the Rolly and Tio fight, as simple as possible. Tio looked like he can get that 23rd win 23 days after his 29th birthday in Vegas. Las Vegas equals 23 in the most pure cipher. He could win the WBA title. Championship equals 131. His last fight was on January 31st, 131. And today leaves 131 days left in the year. It's a potential he can get a knockout. First fight at 29 years old. Knockout equals 29. Also equals 106 and 43. Rolly will be fighting in his 106th round in his career. That will be the 10th round. Rolly's birthday was 10 months ago. And Tio or Rolly can get their 14th knockout. 43 is the 14th prime number. Rolly will be fighting in his 107th round in his career. 107 is the 28th prime number. Saturday equals 28. And 107, Rolly equals 28. And the 11th round will be his 107th round. And the last time Rolly got knocked out was 28 months ago, you know? But also, it's 18 days before the start of the 107th NFL season. So it's potential he can get that 18th knockout. I mean, he can get that 18th win for himself. 61 is the 18th prime number. It's going to be Super Bowl 61 this year. I think Las Vegas Raiders equals 61, so not too hard to think about. But Rolly could fall to 17-3. 173 is a 40th prime number, and it's 40 date numerology. I didn't really see too many numbers. The best numbers that I've seen was Rolly rounds in his career, and it seemed like it lines up for Tio to get the W. And I think they can make more money with Tio being the most athletic fighter. The more he can box more than Rolly. Rolly's he could be a knockout artist, so it's potential he can win any fight and get an upset later on in his career. Like 3 losses is not going to define him. He could do the same thing he did with Ryan Garcia, like just come out and dominate a person because they're scared of his power, coincidentally, and he could take the money books from there. But for Tio, they could set up big fights like the Shakur Stevenson fight, and since he took that fight and took that L, they could reward him, because it was on the 131. They could just give him the title, at 147, and then they can make that Devin and Tio fight a big fight at 147. So, yeah, my first initial thought was that Rolly can get the knockout before the numbers, because that's just what I thought. But now that I see the numbers, I think that Tio Fimo could just walk away with the W. The 10th and 11th round look like good rounds, the 106th and 107th round in Rolly career. So I think that'll be the best to look and see what happens in those 2 rounds. It could potentially end in those rounds. And that's it.